Good morning, children. So, today we are going to start with chapter number 9, reproduction in animals. And first of all, we'll discuss the misunderstood words of this chapter number 9. So, reproduction in animals, in previous class, children, you have read the reproduction in plants. We have studied the structure of flower completely. Now, the different types of reproduction in animals we will study in this chapter. So, first misunderstood words of the chapter is asexual reproduction. So, this is okay, Varuni, tell what kind of reproduction is asexual reproduction?
This is type of reproduction which only single parent is involved is called asexual reproduction.
Okay, asexual reproduction means only a single parent is involved. Okay, so you may find the definition in your book also. Yes, Pari Agarwal, what is the next word?
Binary fission.
Binary fission. So, children,
The
yes.
type of asexual reproduction in which an animal reproduces by dividing into two individuals is called binary fission.
Yes, children, let me tell you from the name binary. Bi means two, and fission means breakdown. Two words are there. One is fission, and other is fusion. Fusion means when two things are mixed together. You must have seen the fusion of songs even. Okay, so the fusion is there, and this is fission means it breakdowns into two. So individual reproduces by dividing into two, that is known as binary fission. And the example is amoeba. Okay, next word will be given by Raghav.
When, since new individuals develop from the birds in Hydra, this type of asexual reproduction is called budding.
Okay, very good. So budding is also a type of asexual reproduction in which and it takes place in hydra, and children we are going to study in detail about budding. Okay, Ananya Jain, next word.
Ma'am, ma'am, eggs. Ma'am, eggs are the female geminids.
Okay, female gametes, egg or ova. Another word for we are using for egg is ova also, and these are the female gametes, egg cells. Female gametes or female egg cells are there. Okay, next word will be given by Neha Jain.
Ma'am, fertilization.
Fertilization. Okay, what's it?
Ma'am, fusion of the egg and the sperm is called fertilization.
The fusion of eggs, ova and sperm is known as fertilization. Okay, children, in detail we are going to study about this process. Next is Tanya.
Ma'am, embryo. The cell of the begin to form group of the develop into different tissues and organs of the body. The developed structure is termed as embryo.
Yes, embryo. Embryo means a developed structure is known as embryo. So what exactly embryo is, that I will tell you when we will be discussing the chapter. So in the meantime, you can see that embryo is a developed structure. Okay. Next, Ananya Kahara. After that, Simarjeet. And after that,
Yes,
yes,
ma'am, am I audible?
yes.
Ma'am, external fertilization.
Okay. Children, there is a two kind
Ma'am,
of fertilization. You may do this question in the uh, that difference form: internal fertilization and external fertilization. Okay, internal, as a name is showing, internal means when the fertilization takes place inside the female body, and external means when the fertilization takes place outside the body. So that is known as external. And in internal fertilization, that fertilization takes place inside the female's body. Okay, Nanya, you can repeat the definition.
Okay, ma'am. This type of fertilization, in which the fusion of a male and female gametes take place outside the body of the female, is called external fertilization.
Okay. So this is external fertilization. Next, Simarjit and Prabsif.
Yes, ma'am. Fertilization. Such fusion of the egg and the sperm is called fertilization.
Okay. Prabsif, what's the next word? And after that, Prateksha will tell. Prabsif, what's the next word? Okay, Prateksha, you can tell.
Fetus.
It is
The
fetus.
stage of the fetus. The stage of the embryo in which all the body parts can be identified is called fetus.
Okay, so children, this is the stage of embryo. Already we have read that embryo is a developing stage, developed egg. And the stage at which all the body parts are identified. We can see the body parts of a child, that is known as a fetus. So this stage is known as fetus. Next is Anshika Agarwal. And after
Yes,
that,
ma'am.
Akshita. Kindly tell the next word.
Internal fertilization. Fertilization which take place inside the body of the female is called internal fertilization.
Okay. So as the name is showing, internal fertilization. So children, you can write down this question in the difference form: internal fertilization and external fertilization with the help of examples. Okay. Okay. Akshita, continue. After that, Pavitra will tell.
Viviparous. The animal which give birth to young birds are called viviparous.
So viviparous are the animals such as human beings which give birth to the young ones. Which give birth to the young ones, that is known as viviparous. Okay, Pavitra, next word is
Oviparous.
oviparous.
Animals such as hen, frog, and butterfly which lay eggs are called oviparous animals.
Okay, these are oviparous. So children, you may write the difference between a viviparous and oviparous animals. Okay, Saksham Tiwari. What's the next word?
Ma'am, next word is sexual reproduction.
Okay, sexual reproduction. Yes. Yes, Saksham.
In the life process of frog, we find three distinct stages. That is egg, tadpole, adult. These tadpoles get transformed into adult, which are capable of jumping and swimming, and are finally transformed into frog.
Okay. Chaitanya, give the next word. After that, Surbhi.
Yes, ma'am. Sperms. The test produce the male gametes called sperms.
Beta, what was the first word?
Sperms.
Okay, sperms. So kindly tell the meaning another once again.
The tests produce the male gametes called
Testis,
sperms.
yes. Testis produces the male gamete, or simply you can write down the male gamete is known as sperms. Okay. Next is next word by Surbhi.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the next word?
Ma'am, zygote.
Yes. So what do you mean by zygote?
The nucleus of the sperm and the egg fuse to form a single nucleus. These result in the formation of fertilized eggs or zygote.
Yes. So when a fertilized egg, or simply you can write down fertilized egg, is known as zygote. Okay. So there is a lot of difference between a zygote. We'll study in detail in this chapter. Okay. Yes, Jen.
Madam,
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis is the drastic change which transforms a larva into an adult. Case of frog is called metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis. So children, this is a process in which a which transfers a larva into an adult, because you know the frog has to go through different life stages. Directly the frog is not there. First of all, eggs are there, then larva, then different transformations takes place in the frog's life. So that process is known as metamorphosis. Not only frog, even housefly is there, other mosquito is there. So different uh, organisms are there which just go through a drastic changes. So that process is known as metamorphosis. So children, these are the new terms. Any of the new term is left, or is it over? Akshita or Ananya, is it left or done?
Yes, ma'am. Viviparous animals are left.
Okay, you can tell Ananya for viviparous.
The animals which lay egg, which give birth to young ones.
Okay, so viviparous which give birth to the young one is known as viviparous, and the oviparous already we have done, the animals such as hen, frog and butterfly which lay eggs. So children, these were the new terms or misunderstood words of chapter number 9.
Can we say that all viviparous are mammals?
Yes. Exceptions are also there, beta. Exceptions are also there. So children, you have to write down this in the notebook. Okay. So these all are the misunderstood words of chapter number 9.